Yeah, they're pretty good considering. Obviously, there was a couple of heavy knocks, but both Sean and Brendan flew back for the team, and I think they've pulled up pretty well considering how horrific it looked on TV. But surprisingly, they're both pretty good. He wasn't knocked out at all. It was just a neck, sort of his neck, and just felt just a little bit of a crack in his neck. He just wasn't sure what that was, and just felt some sort of pins and needles down his arm. I think it was just sort of more nerve related. So obviously had the X-rays and scans in Perth, and it all came back pretty positive. So pretty lucky. Yeah, not probably downplaying either. Probably both pretty big incidents. But I guess when a player is knocked out at all, obviously with the procedures that are in place now, we'll have to make sure he passes those tests during the week. So it'll just be sort of up to the docs to make sure he gets through those throughout the week. Yeah, it was, and it's sort of been an ongoing problem throughout the year. We've done it in bits and pieces, but sort of struggled for 4 quarters. And I think we sort of started to slowly get back to realising, when we give superior effort and we play our roles, that's the team we are, and that's when we get back to playing our best footy. So, as I said, did it for bits and pieces throughout the year, but just for nowhere near enough and consistent enough. And I think the boys, that was the main focus throughout the week, win or lose, just to get back to that real effort that we have and value the roles that we play within the team. And I think the boys got the results, and it sort of shows that when we do that, we're a pretty good side. I think you ask anyone who's lost the grand final, and they'd be lying if they said they didn't think about it or didn't have some sort of impact. But we've sort of dealt with it and moved on. You sort of can't change what's happened in the past, and look, it's just going to be a really good measure for us to test ourselves against one of the best teams in the competition. So we've improved the last 2 weeks, and we'll just see where we're at again this week. It's going to be a big game, and I know the boys will be really excited to test themselves again. I think they're obviously lost that game against Geelong, but equally to Geelong, I think Collingwood, I think they've just got grasp of their role for each other. They play for each other, and they're hard working, they're fit, they finish off games really strongly, and they've just got that balance of honest hard workers and skillful players. So they're a terrific side, and I think they obviously have improved, I think, from last year as well. No, I think fingers crossed, we've got 2 sessions to get through, but he'll train today, and he did a light run yesterday as well. We just didn't want to sort of carry him through that flight to Perth there and back. It just wasn't quite right, so we just thought we'd rest him up for this week. Yeah, look, it's the best he's felt for a couple of years. He said that to me during the week, so that's a real positive. He's had some pretty chronic tendonitis in his knee, which I think he's getting over now. So it's just a matter of, we don't want Michael to come back and break down straight away from a soft tissue injury. So just trying to fit that sort of pre-season training, get that base into him now, and make sure that once he's back, he's right to go for the rest of the year. But hopefully after the bye.
Yeah, I found out yesterday afternoon, and it was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't sure if I was able to get nominated, but yeah, very happy. I just found out last night that I think you got to play less than 10 or something and be under 21, so I just squeezed in with the category. But yeah, loving it. It's good. Just loving being around the boys and then looking after me, and loving being in the seniors. Yeah, he's been really good, always helping me out, and especially probably the last couple of months, he's been right behind me trying to get me going. So yeah, he's been very helpful.